Well, look at that. I've just made my own selfie stick. I like it. I made it out of a anchor light assembly pole for my boat. Yeah, I made it out of the anchor light assembly. It even had its own little bend in it, so it looks just like a selfie stick. Yeah, perfect. So I'm going to put this on my boat, and I'm going to slip this little piece on here on the end, and it will screw right into the back of my boat. Perfect. I like it. Simple, effective, and all I used were a couple of these clamps on the back of the case. Put a couple of really tiny screws in like this, so it went into the case, but not far enough to screw into the phone. So and it's holding really well. It's very sturdy. So as the boat's moving around, splashing all over, it's gonna stay put. So maybe I can show this to you with my other camera when it's on the boat. So stay tuned. Okay. Yeah, that'll be cool. I could shorten that a little, maybe. What do you think? I could catch fishing views off the side. That might work just fine. I just need two of these. One for the front and one for the back. Oh, that's pretty awesome. Okay. Well, that's not a bad view. I like it. Yeah, okay, there's my anchor light with my homemade selfie stick for my iPhone. Now that was an old anchor light pole that I used for my boat that it broke, and I bought a new one, and fits right in there. So, and that gives me a pretty good view of the boat position. So when I get up here, okay, I'm going to show you the view of the boat. That's the view of the boat, and I can turn this on either side of the boat. So if any fish are caught on the side, you'll be able to view that from the back of the boat. So I think that's pretty good. Now, if I pull this off of here, you can see how I made this. You can see I've got two clamps with 4 screws on the back, and they're pretty tight, and I screwed it into the rubber. This is a rubber covering, and then it's screwed right into the hard plastic cover as well. So let me show you that. So if I take the hard plastic cover off, you can see that it's screwed right into the back of this hard plastic. So I don't want to drop my phone here, but that's it. That's permanent. So I mean, I can always remove it, but it's pretty rock hard, stable here. So pretty solid assembly. I don't think it's going to go anywhere on the boat or fall off or anything like that. So anyway, I hope you like it, and I hope it works. So when I take the boat out, probably on Tuesday is what I'm thinking now, I'll be able to try this out. So stay tuned. I wanted to give you a better view of the Selfi stick that I just made. This is the pole that I had it was my anchor light for my boat, as I explained before. And it did have this bend in it, and I thought that was pretty nice because it put it on pretty much the right angle I needed to do the viewing. But I did want you to see this, what I did here. This was a little bit, I'm going to give you a little more detail on this. If I take this off, let me see here. I should shut the phone off, but anyway, hang on, I've got to put it down. Just wanted to see, I took the cover off, the very front cover, so the phone can come out. So the phone's out, and this is what it looks like on the back. The screws were just slightly long, a little too long, so I trimmed them. I just cut them with these wire cutters. I just got it in there and snipped them right off, and yeah, the phone fits in there. It's nice and flush with the case, and this has got that rubber outer protecting case for it. It's, I guess, an otter, but yeah, I think it's going to work out quite well. The phone just drops in, and it's nice and flush. I just got to put the case back, the top back on, and it's good to go. And I can remove it off of here when I need to charge it. And yeah, I just thought maybe you needed a little bit better clarification on that. This is this is a anchor light. It has this end that actually screws down into the boat to hold it in place. So it just slips in and then cranks that. You turn that clockwise and it tightens it into the boat. So that's what holds it in. So anyway, I just thought I'd give you a little overview on this, and maybe somebody has a boat and wants to do the same thing. Give them a good idea. Also, there's an on-off switch that I'm going to use, and it's going to be these earphones, these headphones. It's got a switch on here, as you all know, and that can be the button that turns on the video for me. So I'm going to put that through. It's probably through the top end there. Bring it down how far it'll go to the switch here, and maybe just glue it in there, or cut a little area here to bring it out, and just glue it down, and I'll have a switch so I can actually turn it on and off. So that'll work out really well. So stay tuned, and you'll see it actually working when I take the boat out. So thanks for watching. Just wanted to show you what I did with the Selfi stick. Basically, I ran it on the outside, the on-off switch on the outside of the tube. I could have ran it on the inside. It would have been more work. I would have had to cut an opening and then have it come out, maybe here, down here at this end, and glue it in. But this looks okay to me. I just tied it together, and if I ever had to replace it, it makes it very easy just to pull it off and discard it and just put a new one in. So I thought that was the easiest way to go, and simplicity is better, I think. So anyway, this is what's going in the boat, and we'll see you next time. Again, don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Have a great day.